So the bazaar has been undergoing a lot of changes recently, and they were testing it on Test Realm. I wasn't able to cover it just because I didn't really have time to do that. But the changes are now live, and they're continuing to change even more on Live Realm. So I've seen mixed opinions of the current changes to the bazaar. They changed the UI, they changed the amount of items that you can put into the bazaar that can be sold at any given time. They now go up to 999 for, I would say, most of the items, if not all of them. And there is one change that players are discovering. I'm not sure if this just happened, but it's being talked about now, and it is a big deal. And I want to test it in this video. And that change is, whenever you sell something into the bazaar, there is now a new random amount of time between, I'm guessing, like a minute to I think up to 30 minutes is what they said and what I read from the official Wiz Discord server. And during this window, it will pick a random time when the item that you sold actually appears in the bazaar. So this is pretty bad for a lot of reasons. The main reason is people use the bazaar to send reagents, I guess now you can send jewels and TCs to other players, because if you're both in the bazaar at the same time, all you have to do is one person sells it and the other person refreshes, and they will see the items right there. That is now no longer the case, because you might have to wait up to 30 minutes for those items that you just sold to your friend to show up. People are not going to like this. I personally don't like it at all, because on my streams I used to have a certain reagent that I needed, and I would be like, hey, can anyone sell this quick just so I can get like some flying squid ink or whatever, and people would sell it, and then I refresh the bazaar and it would be there. That's no longer possible. The funny thing about all of this is they are saying that they're doing this in order to combat bots, but honestly that makes no sense to me. I don't know how this is doing that at all. This completely removes one of the main ways people were able to trade certain items from the game. I swear, like, KingsIsle just absolutely hates the idea of trading between players. I don't know why. All other MMOs have some way to trade between players. This game really doesn't, and KingsIsle continues to remove ways to trade items. You know, you used to be able to trade items through the bazaar, and if you got lucky enough and were fast enough, you could trade it to your friend if your timing was right. And you sold it, told your friend immediately, they refresh, it would be there. I don't know what is up with KingsIsle, and I don't know why they're against players trading items. It makes sense for an MMO, at least to me. But here is what the bazaar looks like now. The backpack buddy is the settings that you can, set up that will auto sell things that meet certain conditions and certain categories. I'm not going to look at that now. Wait, I don't even know what's happening in the bazaar. Look at this. There are absolutely no TCs in the bazaar. There's 8 amplify. That's it? And 1 fire serpent. Is this how you refresh the bazaar now? You just click this? Is this actually refreshing? Let's see. The 8 amplify is still there. I really don't understand it. So that's all the TCs that are available. What if we look at reagents? How many reagents are in here? This is it. These are all the total reagents in here right now. I mean, there's also, there could be pet snacks, but honestly, the bazaar has nothing in it. Just, oh my god. Yo, the bazaar is honestly in like the saddest state I've ever seen it. There's absolutely nothing in here. That's it. Okay, we just refreshed and there's nothing in the bazaar. There's no reagents. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this new update has completely broken the bazaar. I don't know what you guys think of this, but I personally hate it. This is embarrassing. So here's what's happening. We can see it in real time. So since they have this timer now on selling reagents, if you sell a reagent right now, it could have up to 30 minutes of waiting that happens before the item actually appears here, which means we aren't getting a constant flow of items into the bazaar which gives bots or anyone ample time to be able to buy these. And since there isn't a flow of items coming in all the time, there's nothing in here. Okay, we finally have new things. I don't know how often this refreshes, but honestly, I feel like it's really bad. There's one golden pizza in here. And then someone sold some amethyst. But here's the thing, I don't know how long ago someone sold this. They could have sold this 30 minutes ago and it finally showed in the bazaar. I mean, these are all just really basic reagents here. No one's really going to buy these because you can just buy these from vendors. So since there's absolutely no TCs in here, there's like one fire serpent and some amplify and conviction. I'm going to go ahead and try to sell a TC. I'm not going to sell amplify. Let's just sell a storm blade or something. Storm trap. I never use these. Let's just sell one storm trap, right? So if I sell this, do you guys think it's going to appear in the bazaar immediately? Supposedly it's not going to with the new change. Like, I don't know. Let's just see what happens. So sold. We sold one storm trap. Is it going to show up in the bazaar under storm? I don't see anything. There's absolutely nothing. And I think this is how you... Oh, there's one empower. Wow, amazing. One empower is even going to be there. Did I even buy it? It didn't make the... It didn't even make the buy sound. Did they remove that too? Okay, let's try to sell more in bulk. Let's try to sell 6 myth traps at the same time. And then we will see if those actually show up in here. Yeah, it's not showing up. I've been sitting here refreshing a little bit and it's just not going to show up because of this new waiting period. Honestly, I really don't like it. I think it's I think it's made the bazaar completely not fun to even look at anymore. And I don't even know. It's more about just like getting lucky now. I'm just happy that I don't rely on the bazaar for items anymore. Because if you were relying on it, it's not going to be possible. It's going to be very difficult in order to get those items. Because you're probably not going to be able to get them. Because there's a bot watching it all the time. You're not really going to be able to, you know, sit there and wait long enough. But the bots are. So they're going to win out. Players are not going to win out with this. I didn't think it was possible, but I actually feel like they made the bazaar a lot worse with this update. They aren't doing anything about the bots with this. They're hurting the players, and I think they really need to rethink it. But that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way through this video, please leave a like on it. Subscribe for more Wizard videos in the future. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.